Hey everyone, my name is James Axel, and actually it's James Williams. I'm switching it back. I'm no longer an Axel, I'm a Williams, as you can see. Williams. This is my brother's company back in Minnesota. However, at this time, I'm sitting at one of my friend's house, and I'm sitting at a place that's a thing before it becomes a thing. But what I have discovered from all of this, meaning working for somebody who abused me, who treated me like a slave, who got in my head and fucked with it, I realized that I'm like scrambling to be accepted by Hollywood because I wanted to be a part of the cool kids. I wanted to always be a part of Hollywood in some way. I did. And I thought by me walking around the streets and singing and being creative would have gotten somebody's attention. Unfortunately, it didn't. And so what I gotta tell myself is I know my talent level. I know my skill level. I'm at Broadway level. So if LA cannot see that, that's not my fault. That's kind of LA's fault. So I'm moving back to Minnesota. I've made the final decision that, you know what, I can't deal with an industry that deals with pedophilia, sex scandals, and I can't. The deeper I get into the industry of Hollywood, the grosser and more disgusting it becomes. And it makes me not even want to be a part of it. And it makes me go, why on earth are you scrambling to be a part of something that won't even accept you to begin with? And so I decided that I'm no longer trying to become a part of Hollywood. Hollywood would have been lucky to get all my ideas that I've gotten over the last 3 years when I've been dancing and singing on the streets. I mean, honestly, Hollywood can't see talent if it sucks them on the dick. So it's one of those things where I'm no longer trying to be a part of the cool kids. I'm no longer trying to be a part of that group. I'm a part of the group of, I know who I am. I know what I can contribute. And that's not my fault that Hollywood didn't notice. However, I'm going to bring James Axels, which will become James Williams, because I'm divorced now. So I'm now James Williams again. I'm no longer an Axel. I'm now Williams. I'm going to bring all of my knowledge back to Minnesota and bring it to a place where it is appreciated, and bring my knowledge and talent to where people will want to hear it instead of begging people to hear it. So this is my adieu. This is my au revoir to LA. Adios, amigos. Final. No more. LA, and I refuse to walk around town singing anymore. I'm not going to do that because that hasn't done me dick. So, LA's performances for me are now cut off. I'm not walking around singing anymore. I'm not doing any of that. I'm going to keep on doing myself. Something that I should have done years ago. Instead of trying to fit into something that won't accept me, I'm going to go home to a family that adores me. So LA, I got to say, you were great for what you were, but I'm breaking up with you. I'm breaking up with you because you ain't giving me what I thought you would. I thought you were better than you were. Unfortunately, we're still back in the 60s where a homosexual is still not a homosexual. Can't say anything. And here I am trying to fight to get into an industry that won't even accept me in the first place. So why the fuck am I trying? I don't even know. I don't know. So I'm moving back to my family where I know I'll be loved instead of just watched and gawked at and looked at as like a spectacle. Because I'm not a spectacle. I'm a fucking masterpiece. And they slipped through their fingers. Well, that's LA's fault. Minnesota, here I come.